Now let's look at some corollaries of rhombuses. The first corollary that we are going to look at is the diagonals of a rhombus are perpendicular to each other. So we have been given ABCD as the rhombus, and we know that in rhombus all four sides are equal. And we have to prove AC is perpendicular to BD. So basically we have to prove that angle COD is equal to angle COB is equal to angle AOD is equal to angle AOB, and all four are 90 degrees. That is what we need to prove. So let's try to prove this. So consider triangles AOB and BOC. So these two are the triangles that we are going to consider. So in this we have seen here that BC and AB are equal, and we know that OB is the common side, and we know that OC is also equal to OA because diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other. So we know that these two are equal. Similarly, we know that these two are also equal. So in these two triangles we have all three sides, this one and this one, these two, and the common side, right? So these three sides of both the triangles are equal to each other. So these two triangles are congruent to each other, which means that angle BOC and angle AOB both must be equal to each other, right? Angle AOB and angle BOC, because corresponding angles of the two congruent triangles. But we know that angle AOB plus angle BOC is 180 degrees, right? Because that is a straight angle, right? So if you observe that angle AOB and angle BOC is 180 degrees, but these two angles are equal. So substituting one in the other, you will have, for example, over here, if you substitute BOC with angle AOB, you will have angle AOB plus angle AOB, which is 2 times angle AOB is 180 degrees. So angle AOB is 90 degrees, right? Angle AOB is 90 degrees. So that is equal to angle BOC, which is also equal to 90 degrees. So we have proven that these two angles are equal to each other and each of them is 90 degrees. Similarly, you can prove that angle COD is equal to angle AOD is equal to 90 degrees by following the same steps. So we can say that AC is perpendicular to BD given that all these four angles are 90 degrees. So the next corollary that we are going to look at is in a parallelogram ABCD, if the diagonal AC bisects the angle A, then ABCD is a rhombus. So we have been given ABCD as a parallelogram, AC is the diagonal and it is bisecting the angle A. So these two angles are equal to each other. So let's call them 1 and 1. But we also know that angle BAC and angle ACD are equal because CD is parallel to BA and AC is the transversal. So these two angles are alternate angles. So these two angles are equal. So that is what we are saying here. Similarly, angle DAC and angle BCA are also equal because AD is parallel to BC and AC is the transversal. So these two angles are alternate angles. So angle DAC is equal to angle BCA. So we have said that here. So if you closely observe this triangle ADC, you will know that this is an isosceles triangle because angle DAC is equal to angle DCA. So these two sides must be equal. Similarly, if you observe this triangle, angle BAC, these two sides are equal because this is also an isosceles triangle. But we know that this is a parallelogram, so AD must be equal to BC, and similarly AB must be equal to CD, which means that all four sides are equal. So this is a rhombus. So in this way we have proven this corollary.